So what about when someone is ready to sell their home? What would you say the top 3 things they need to do?
Oh, top 3 things. You're just going off the hip here, throwing new things at me just to see what I can say, huh?
Well, hopefully you can.
Well, so the big one is, you got to reach out to an agent, preferably a REMAX agent, because you're going to need some guidance and you're going to need an advocate for you to go through that process because, you may change your oil in your car every 3 months, maybe, and you may do different things in your house quite often, but you don't sell your house all the time. And so things are constantly changing, and there's a huge benefit to having someone help you get through that where you don't know what you're doing necessarily. So reach out. But, as far as a standpoint of your home, the biggest thing in my mind, especially this time of year, is like curb appeal. It really has to pop and put a lot of effort into the way your house looks when you first pull up. I mean, if I pull up to show a property and there are weeds all over and you got kids' toys and things laying all over the place, it's just not the best first impression of a house. So you got to spend some time to clean that up and make it wow, or really pop when you first walk up to the property. So that's a big thing. Then inside, the best thing is going to be just to declutter. And these things are relatively free. So if you can physically do it, they're free. I mean, declutter, get rid of everything, get it off your counters. We start to live in a way where you start having, you start looking at your countertops and you have a toaster. You've got what are the ovens called now? They're real popular. I don't like to use it too much.
Air fryer.
Air fryer. You got paper towel rolls. I mean, all these different canisters, utensils. They're all over the place. Those things just kind of look cluttered. So get all that stuff off your kitchen. Declutter the property. Get it as clean and.
Well, I've got a college kid home right now.
Oh yeah. Don't rely on them to.
Talk about
declutter.
Clutter. Anybody out there in the audience who can relate to their college kid coming home and then suddenly you have it's a whole new level. You were just talking about clutter and it made me think of like other people can relate, like that whole tell me you have a teenager at home or a college student home without telling me you have a college student at home. Mm-hmm. I know we're not alone in that. But so clean up the clutter is what you're saying.
Declutter. And then you really need to have an agent and a company working for you that has some direction, some intent, and a purpose of why they're working for you. Mm-hmm. You need a pricing strategy. You need a marketing strategy. You can't just wing it, especially in this market. I mean, 3 years ago, it was 2021, 2022, first part of 2022. Throw it on the multi-list and just kind of wait and see. You're going to have 15 showings and an incredible amount of offers. Mm-hmm. That market is gone and it's no longer here, and you can't expect that to be here. So you have to have some intent and direction and a strategy of what you're going to do. So make sure you're choosing, an agent and a company that's going to work for you with those.